look what I've come across. I'm going to show you. Look at that. I'm growing an almond tree in the worm bins. I'm growing 3 almond trees in the worm bin. So we are going to go ahead and pot these babies up. And then we will get an almond tree from the tree farm because they need to be cross-pollinated. We will grab maybe a couple different varieties, and then we will have almonds growing at Cruising the Sierra farm. I'm all about that. All right. Good morning. Update on the farm. Cruising the Sierra farm. Yesterday I spent the day cleaning out the greenhouse. Got rid of the table. Everything's on the ground, except for what goes on the shelving unit, and those are all out here getting some sun today. There's some more right over here and some more down here, but yeah, I needed more space to move around, and then I also had to transplant some things. So let me show you that. So down in this planter here, that side used to be as thick as that side is. That is, lemon basil. That was supposed to be thyme. Actually, it was labeled thyme in the bag that it was in. However, it ended up being parsley. Go figure. And then there was Genovese basil. And so I actually pulled a bunch of them up and I transplanted them. This whole area down here is the Genovese basil. And then up here, I transplanted a few of the lemon basil. And then here's some of the parsley that was supposed to be thyme. And yeah, so the tomatoes are all doing great. And if you'll look back there in the corner, can you see that? I don't know if you can see that or not. That is a pineapple from the store. And I watched a video on planting them and growing them, and we'll see. It's still producing leaves in the center coming up, so far so good. While I was cleaning out the greenhouse, my husband was getting the garden all cleaned out. We both decided it was really stupid that we didn't clean out the garden in the fall. It made a lot of work for us to have to do to get ready to plant. So next year we'll be doing things the right way. And if you can see, we actually took out the fence along this side of it that would follow the railroad ties, because we added these beds which are going to house my hibiscus tea and possibly amaranth. And I might actually put some peppers towards the front. We'll see. Although that will make it difficult to get in and harvest the tea. So maybe I won't. Anyway, so that's what the goal is. We've got so much growing happening on our acre right now. So last year, this actually housed corn, peppers, different kinds of peppers, tomatoes, lots of different kinds of tomatoes, lots of tomato plants. I think there were 10 tomato plants up here. This year there'll be a lot more. We had watermelon up here. We had cucumbers up here. We had chilies, New Mexico hatch chilies, Chileno peppers, zucchini. But this year we are saving it for 3 things. It's going to be nothing but corn, Chileno peppers, and San Marzano tomatoes, which are the best. what I've heard are the best for sauces. And I love to make my own homemade spaghetti sauce and marinara sauce and pizza sauce. So that's what is going to be happening there. And yeah, anyway, so this bed right here, you can see a few little basil that are planted right there. That whole half of this bed right here is going to be nothing but basil. And the other half is actually already planted, and it is cilantro. And that will be for my homemade pesto and my homemade salsa. So, and then this bed up here, those are 2 blueberries. However, they're not going to get ginormous this year, so I'm using the extra space for some Swiss chard. I have some garlic. I have some baby Napa cabbage. So we'll see how it goes. And my one new thing this year, well, not one new thing, but new growing to me, is that comfrey right here in this patch. And it is excellent to feed to my compost pile, as well as to the chickens and the rabbits. And right now, let me turn this around, or turn myself around. We have the hot compost bin going. I just turned it from side to side. 2 days from now, when the gardener comes, we'll have 2 more barrels of grass to put into this side. And this side's probably just going to stay the way it is. It is 2 weeks worth of, has it been 2 weeks? 2 or 3, I think 2 weeks worth of grass clippings and kitchen scraps from grass clippings from the gardener. And it is still cooking. It is sitting at, let's see, it is sitting at about 120 right now. So it was up there around 132-ish. So it's still really active and cooking down. But it's crazy how fast that it has composted already. So I've already turned it like maybe 3 times since we've gotten it. And yeah, so everything's all good and happy growing here at the farm. And I hope you all have a great day. And there's the chickens doing their thing to my other compost pile. They're aerating it themselves, which is great. They scratch it around and poop on it and help me get it broken down quicker. All right. Have a great day, and we will see you back soon.